This is Josiah Plays Torment, Tides of Numenera. Alright, we're gonna go right now into the tomb of Marcisa, which is also the tomb where the Endless Gate is. So here we go. Right now, as we speak, we're doing that. There we go. We've got a new loading screen with lots of blood on stuff. Looks grim. And then we see a fuck ton of blood. More souls to release! The gate! It's time! Gibbers unintelligibly. Okay, so that's a lot of blood. I don't know what all's been done in this room, but it's probably bad. That is a lot of blood. Entirely unexpected too, right, Jim? You guys had no idea what was going to be in here. And there's the big swirly gate, which does look pretty evil, I'm not going to lie. Oh, look, the gate is drawing blood to it. Blood is coming off of the things on the side and going through the air into the gate. So that's fun. Space Case 88. How's it going? Welcome. Alright, you can see the whites all around this man's eyes. His face is frozen in a rictus of frenzy. Can you feel it? The power of the Endless Gate! It calls to us. It is time! Time for what? Power! Glory! Ecstasy! He stares at something behind your head. You're not sure whether he actually heard you at all. Before he can utter another word, the man's spine goes taut. His expression becomes that of a towel being savagely wrung out. Okay, hold on. Listen, I've savagely wrung out a towel or two in my day, and I don't remember the facial expression of the towel. What exactly does that look like? What exactly does that look like? But his voice stays drenched in childish glee. They call us now! Oh, good. What could possibly go wrong here? Join us! Ah! The masters beckon. We hear and obey! And they have all been sucked through the portal. And I'm just left alone here. Well, this is not what I expected was going to happen. This is not what I expected. I thought we were going to talk to interfere and maybe get into a fight or something, but no. They all just got sucked through the portal, and now there's a giant doom portal right there. Welp, I guess we'll start looking around. First things first. Most of these pods can be opened on one side. Several contain humans, many of them Sega citizens by their clothing. Where the blood does not obscure it, vaguely humanoid shadows lie within these pods. Alright, so these are all full of dead bodies.
Here we go then.
And this is the control panel. Which we're not going to do anything with because we just came in here.
Consider it done.
We're walking through all this nasty blood and carnage on the floor. What do we have here? Hand towel or bath towel? I would say typically more hand towels in terms of savage wringing out. This room reminds you of the last time you woke up naked in a field. Yeah. I mean, whose job is it to clean this place up? Because, fuck. Let's see what goes on with this. The children of the Endless Gate seem to have paid special attention to this tomb. Their scrawl covers it in bloody smears and gobbets. What little you can read seems to offer praise to the dead woman and to whatever it is the children worship. Okay, so this must be Marcisa's tomb. Beneath this desecration, however, is an old carved inscription. She stood watch between hope and horror, and died, beloved on her feet, in service of we who suffer. It is signed, Inafir. Okay. Let's look more closely at the children's writing. Incomprehensible scratches and scrawls, all of them, and you can't make sense of them. Yet, somehow they fill you a vague and nameless horror. Amidst the bloody rants and paeans, you find a symbol carved into the stone itself. You recognize it as the sigil of the Children of the Endless Gate, surrounded by scrawls to an unnameable and alien god. Examine the writing again. Basically the same thing. Let's try to read the name. You cannot read the name, for it is obscured by splatters of blood smeared by the venerating touch of countless passing cultists. Still, you're fairly certain this is the tomb of Marcisa, whose proximity to Inifir must be what inspired this display of, you hardly dare call it devotion, but it's certainly effusive. Alright, let's touch the symbol. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong, folks? As you reach out to touch the symbol, a spark flares from it, and you feel your tattoo blazing in sympathy. The rock under the symbol evaporates as if it were transmuting itself into another dimension, revealing a large niche.
Updated my journal.
Oh, another mirror! Within is a thing of strange dimensions and impossible angles, spun from an unearthly metal that seems to flow as you examine it. Its branching limbs cross in a lattice that holds no clear pattern. Tidal energies seep from it, and you recognize the sigil of the changing god stamped on its base. What else it might be, this is a mirror caster. But not one you can use, at least not now. Someone has twisted it out of alignment, and it would be impossible guesswork to return it to a proper state. Ah, I can't use it yet. Twisted metal mirror caster. So metal. So twisted. The unearthly metal of this device appears to flow as you examine it, twisting itself into impossible angles. Its branching limbs cross and interweave in a lattice that shows no clear pattern. The device seems to push against the palm of your hands as if willing you to use it. Alright, let's touch the symbol again. The rock that covers the niche melts away, but there is nothing inside anymore. Alright. Have any of my quests updated? They have. Both of them have. I found a mirror caster of all things inside Marcisa's tomb. I don't know why it's there, but I have a feeling I know who it belongs to. The man in the memory, the cast-off behind all the horrors of the valley. Okay. Enter the Endless Gate. Fuck me. I found the Endless Gate's entrance in the necropolis. Several cultists were sucked into it, shrieking, "It's time!" I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure the only way to close the gate is to follow them in there. Yeah, because that looks like a perfectly safe place to go. Giant death gate to fucking Cthulhu Town with a bunch of blood cultists and other evil shit. Yeah, what could go wrong? Really? Alright, hold on. Let's try to use this mirror caster and see what happens. It's not going to let me probably, but I want to give it a go. This mirror caster is made of strange dimensions and impossible angles, spun from an unearthly metal that seems to flow as you examine it. Branching limbs cross in a lattice that holds no clear pattern. Its surface is hot, and somehow restless, as if it wants to move but cannot. Soft nubs press into the soft flesh of your palm, pulsing gently, but when you turn the device over, there's nothing there. The silent voice of the mirror within sings to you, calling you to join it. Let's try it. Ah, someone has twisted this mirror caster out of alignment. It would be impossible guesswork to put it in a proper state again. Alright, fine. Fine. Into the portal we go, I suppose. The old tot.
Honesty are our bonds.
I'm a little bit concerned about this portal, but let's go. Fuck it. We're adventurers, right? This is what adventurers do.
All right.
Cloying, invisible fingers tug at your skin. They're drawing you into the portal, eager for the life that flows through your body, eager to keep you there. You have a bad feeling that, once you step through this gate, there will be no way out except to find the one who opened it. Enter the Endless Gate. Dun dun dun!
I'll remember that.
Ooh, here we go with a loading screen that's intriguing. Ooh, look at this place. Okay, shit just got serious. The cloying fingers release you, perhaps knowing that there is nowhere for you to go. You are within the Endless Gate now. You are theirs. The air is chill and moist. Screams of agony permeate the darkness around you, and you sense something watching. There is no choice but to venture forth. Must I gather my party before doing so? What is this? We got like Shadow Gumby over here. I see you, Shadow Gumby. Alright, we are in the Endless Gate. Dun dun dun. I'm gonna save again, because I feel like it. Proper save. Alright, what's your deal, Shadow Gumby? Several people have been flayed, their skins stretched into grotesque banners, faces contorted in a rictus of eternal pain. Skins flap back and forth in a wind you do not feel. Alright, this is getting pretty serious. Beyond them, you see a clear passage deeper into this hell. I hate when flayed skin be flapping around in the wind. I mean, just the sound it makes. You know what I'm saying? Suddenly a pair of eyes snaps open. These are not flayed skins, but living people. Kill us, it rasps. The children brought us here, not to die, but to suffer. To feed the things that live here, slowly, eternally. No! The skin behind the first, partially obscured in the dark mist, shakes herself awake. Her face remains twisted in agony even as she speaks. Our deaths make them stronger. If you kill us, you will only die here as well. Run! Save yourself! It was only death, a third voice moans from the darkness behind the first two. Its eyes remain closed, its mouth gnarled in an ugly grimace. Us or the children, or both, or neither. It does not matter. Death is all that awaits you. The three skins squeeze their eyes shut, their mouths open in wordless screams as some new agony befalls them. A malevolent presence weighs down upon you. Something watches with eager anticipation. It almost wants you to kill them. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Kill us. Don't kill us because our deaths make them stronger. Fuck. I think I gotta do it though. Gotta be compassionate. I'm gonna kill him. Fuck it. Your blade tears through them like paper. Their screams echo through the mist, blood spraying on the floor and your flesh. Then it's over. They are gone, truly released, and the path before you is clear. The malevolent weight in the air increases. Whatever is watching has grown stronger. Do any of my people have anything to say about this place? I don't think so.
Oh, yes?
Okay, no, they don't. So I can go that way, or I can go this way.
Doing begets learning, I guess.
Look at this floor. Look at the shadowy, swirling energies of death.
Sure.
Oh, I see some cultists. What's the point of opening up a passage to go over here if you can just walk up on them from this side?
Done.
Oh, good. What do we have here? This place is El Creepo. Oh, I see what the point is. It's to avoid them. If you go this way, you probably have to fight them. If you go through here, you can just continue this way without having to go through them. We're gonna go through them anyway, because that's how I roll.
Yes.
These skins are like the others you met, alive and in eternal pain. One of them snaps its eyes open as you approach. Kill us! You'll reach the center more quickly. No. A second moans behind him. When we die, they grow stronger. You will never survive. Out of their misery. Your blade slides through them like melting butter. Their screams turn to gurgling death rattles while their blood sprays you head to toe. Then it's over. They are gone, truly released, and the path before you is clear. Some pressure around you squeezes and loosens in bursts until you realize it's the air itself laughing. Whatever lives here has grown stronger still. This is not great, really. I'm making the enemy stronger, and that's not... I want to see what happens with these cultists, though. Oh, there's no conversation or anything. It's just, hi, we're gonna fight you now. You kind of have a lot of health, too. Alright, well... basically, we're not in a good position for adaptation. I can sow dismay, but it won't get them all. So I think I'm just gonna murder a motherfucker. Without spending any effort, I'm gonna do 23 damage with a 100% chance to hit. Oh, I'm a badass now. I'm a badass now.
Hit me.
Go ahead and die. Go ahead and die. Then I'm gonna move back because I don't want to be on the front lines.
I don't know what this is, but I like it.
Oh, you're not gonna like what happens when you pull Matt Kina over there. Man, these guys will go to great lengths to hook up. Alright, she's getting wrecked. Despite her 90% evasion. Am I correct? Now it's 70%. Why is it only 70%? Oh, because she's flanked. Because she's flanked. She's flanked and she's outside of the range of the inspiration. Otherwise it would be 90. Alright, Ren, I'm gonna need you to heal Matt Kina, please. Who is down 16 health. Can we... Too far away, right? Alright, that's fine. Move up. To, like, here.
Trust and honesty are our bonds.
And then do it. Aligern.
I hate these things. Like stripping a memory.
Run up to here. And let's bash this guy. 7 plus 6. That's not going to take him out. Is there anything else cool he can do? He could do adaptation on the two of them.
Feels like everything's going to be alright.
I know, Matt Keena can fucking murder someone. What if she does Amorotic Field? It's only a 35% chance. I have to spend a lot of intellect to make it a decent chance. Let's just murder somebody. Oh, I forgot she could have just healed herself with analytic attack. I didn't have to do a full heal on her. Well, that's fine. Let's kill this guy. That's not going to take him out. It's only 15. Alright, hold on. Analytic attack. That still won't take him out. Damn. Fuse weapon. Let's do mental. Still won't take him out. Oh, that's disappointing. What if I hide first? And then jack somebody. 18. 15. 16. Alright, well, we'll just do this, and even though we can't actually kill him. What? Oh, did you see that?
I don't feel right.
Holy shit, there's a giant maw right there. Okay, now that surprised me. Look at all this blood. Alright, it's my turn. Let's get in here and kill one of these assholes.
That's the stuff.
Okay, that one's dead. Hooked. No, not Ren.
Really hurts.
Oh shit.
Can any of your weird stuff help with that?
Okay, Ren needs to get the fuck away.
Sure.
And heal herself.
That's a lot better.
Alagurn. Already has the tattoos going. There's 2 armor on this character. Let's finish this one off.
Who's next?
There's 2 left, I guess. I'm gonna hook one of them. This one. That didn't seem to do anything. Alright, can she take this one out? With analytic? Not quite. Alright, fine. Take this one out then. What about Sucker Punch? Hey Brad, how's it going? What are you doing? Let's just take this asshole out then. Take some people off the board.
If there were any doubt of my skill.
And then she's gonna hide with an 80%. No, not the maw.
No more. No
Holy
more.
crap, that thing is kicking our ass. There's only one cultist left, right? Let's finish him off real quick.
Didn't see that coming.
Alright, well, we won. Despite taking some heavy injuries. He's down 18. Now that we're out of combat, I'll have Alliger and healer.
What now?
All right.
Alright. We're back in decent shape here. Got some loot.
Yes, now.
A dagger, some shins. Another dagger, some more shins.
Alright, here I go.
Like, we didn't have to fight these guys at all, but I wanted to, just for the sake. Just lurking. Had you on another monitor doing something. Are you eating? Are you social eating?
Of course we can help. Right, Al?
Okay.
Yes.
This place is crazy.
You won't
Oh,
let
we're
us
gonna
off.
have another one of these fights. There's a bunch of these assholes, too. Or I can skip them. Did I skip them? Or fight them? I don't get experience or anything for fighting them. I might just get a little bit of loot, but probably not super worth it. Fuck it, we're fighting them.
That's something I could do.
Alright, let's just immediately fucking kill one of these fuckers right out the gate. This one. Last cast off has become the deadliest member of my party now that I got that intellect dagger. Alright, Rin. She could drop a nuke on some motherfuckers. It's a really small area. Get 3 of them with this, but it doesn't seem worth it right now. I'm just gonna have her hide. Why does she only have a 40%? She used to have a higher chance to hide than this. $20 at Kingwin? I don't know what that is. did it with 20. Is it just me, or is the combat music really fucking loud? Does this music sound ludicrously loud to you guys? Like, can you even hear me talking over it? Are those like legit keys? Because that doesn't sound like a legit key for that price.
Alright, here I go.
Same as G2A. Alright, cool. Activate the living tattoos. And let's go. Can't quite get close enough to... Can you hook somebody from here? No, they're outside the range of hook too. So we really can't do jack. Maybe if he moves right here, he can still attack.
Who's going to stop us now?
Or he could protect us. It would just be the two, though. Let's just hit this guy. Got him. No, don't pull her. Oh, actually, that's fine. It's Matkina. I thought it was Rin for a second. Ooh, I just took a big hit. Oh, I'm getting fucked up.
Can't die.
Okay, this is going badly. No, do not hit her. Did I just lose the game? I just lost the game, folks. Your consciousness can find no escape from the fields of pain that lie beyond the endless gate. Your mind remains suffering among the suffering in a sentence that spans beyond measure. Well, that sucks. I just lost the game. Do I really want to fight these guys? No, I don't actually.
Let's go.
In fact, to be perfectly honest, I don't want to fight those other guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna release these people. G2L says for $26. This game, Torment Tides of Numenera, this game just came out. How are these people selling it so cheap? Crazy people with tattoos, knife fights, strange mouths in the darkness. This is just like Birmingham, only cleaner. Oh, but cool cowboy, welcome back. Good to see you again. You think Kingwin is usually more... See, I know about G2A. I bought my Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls expansion from G2A. That's the only thing I've ever bought from G2A, but... I've never heard of Kingwin, though. Alright, anyway, we're gonna free these guys again. We're gonna not go fight that group because there's no reason to. I feel like every time I do this, I'm making the final boss of this place stronger, which may turn out to be a terrible, terrible idea. Oh good, another one. Okay, hold on.
Ready.
Yeah, there's more random cultists that we don't really need to fight.
Here we go then.
These skins are like the other you met, alive and in eternal pain. One of them snaps its eyes open as you approach. Leave! You cannot face what lies beyond here! Flee and save yourself! Fool! A second moans behind him. She is our chance at freedom! Who else will ever release us? The first skin smacks its gnarled lips as though considering this. Yes. Yes, kill us. Nothing at all foul will befall you. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna kill him. It takes great effort to hack and saw through them. They scream and shriek with each cut of your blade, continuing long after they should have passed out from the pain. Blood sprays in every direction, covering you entirely. Then it's over. They are gone, truly released, and the path before you is clear. The pressure around you becomes so great you clap your hands to your ears. Even through the flesh of your palms you hear cruel cackling and a single word. Come. They buy keys in bulk. Get them around for 20 or 30 each. They buy a ton of keys for one game and they get it cheaper than casuals buying on Steam. But why doesn't everybody just buy from them then instead of Steam and save money? I guess people just don't know about it? Because I've checked G2A for various games that I was going to buy, and every time I've ever checked, except for that one time, the discount was really small. It was like, at best, like $5 cheaper than just buying it from Steam or GOG or whatever.
You bet.
Alright, we're going to avoid this giant-ass group of cultists.
Consider it done.
We've now made the final boss in here super strong, though. I'm a little bit nervous about that. Oh, Kiyotawa again. Ew, and Oh, do you remember when we met Quijano del Toboso and we told him you should go and fight the Endless Gate cultists, right? And he was like, I will! I shall go and fight them! He's here now, and I think he's gonna help us in this fight because we told him to come here. Oh, that's so cool. Kiyotawa's here again, fucking murderer, and Inafir. But if I can talk my way out of a fight here and, like, help the cultists to be free of their evil overlord or whatever, I'm gonna try to. Alright. Quick save again.
It's a plan.
We meet again, noble knight. Ah, what's up, Quijano?
Done.
Inafir. And Kiyotawa. Can I just run around in here all crazy
now.
without anything happening? I'm just randomly running around you. Alright. Well, let's talk to our buddy here. He's on our side, at least. We know that much. The tall, scrawny knight beams at you. His armor is more dent than surface now. My friend! He cries. I'm nearly giving up hope of seeing you again. Here we are, in a haunted and murderous land. Couldn't look more excited about this. The foul leader of these children awaits us, he says as an overly loud stage whisper. I'd forgotten what you said the children did, but I have no doubt they are guilty of horrendous, unforgivable crimes. When you strike him, I will be at your side. He clears his throat. Of course, if you wish to parley with the villain first, to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. He brightens. I will wait here until bloodshed is inevitable. You're waiting for the game to drop down to $10? That'll probably take a while, but I don't know. How did you... Why would they even sell it that cheap? That's ridiculous. If Mad Max was a $60 just released retail game and they were selling copies for $15, that's insane. Like, I don't even... They could still sell it for like twice that and make tons and tons of sales. I don't know. Like, how did they even get the keys that cheap? Even buying in bulk. Selling them for $15. I mean, damn. Alright. Was it difficult getting here? Thankfully, no. The knight chuckles. Several of these foul children stood in my way, but I have defeated everyone. But I hardly need to tell you, I'm sure. You must have seen their corpses on your way here. Actually, I've seen several living cultists on my way in. Strange, he says. His eyes brighten. Perhaps they are multiplying. We must cut off the head of the beast. You've been here a while. What has Inafir been doing? He says, his brow wrinkling. Standing, muttering, plotting, I'd say. He looks the type. What has he been doing again? I'm sure he is scheming, or plotting. His eyes widen. Perhaps both. Oh, both? Scheming and plotting? Holy shit. That's why you always check those sites? That is nuts, man. That is really, really cheap. And they basically just sell you a Steam key, right? I mean... Alright, I'm going to speak with him now. Indeed, do what you must. Find Inafir and convince him to close the gate. Convince him to interfere with the gate, if you will. The cult's leader Inafir is somewhere beyond the Endless Gate itself. There's no way for me to leave now that I'm here. I need to find Inafir and convince him to close the gate, or else force him to. So maybe I can convince him. Okay, that's good. As long as he's not conniving, you should be okay. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that conniving. Alright, Kiyatawa, you know, I outed you as a murderer and you ran off, and now here you are again. What do you have to say to me now, Kiyatawa? On the surface, Kiyatawa looks exactly the same as when you first saw her in the Dendro-Her Chapel, while you were investigating the murder of Folsom's protege in the underbelly. But some things have definitely changed. A feverish, blotchy glow colors her skin, and her grin is entirely at your expense. Ah, it's the investigator, she says. Good to see you again. I thought I had you fooled, she says. The lost little girl surrounded by inhuman cannibals. She shakes her head. We managed to underestimate each other, didn't we? Was everything you told me a lie? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Apparently what I said was, you were spotted in the marketplace. That's what gave you away. She says, shaking her head in wonder. Someone saw me in the seconds after I ate the corpse that changed me, and you managed to find them. You deserved to catch me. She grins again. But you didn't. You got him Skyrim for $6? Holy shit. She stares past you for a moment, the smile slipping from her face. I've been wondering, she says at last. What would have happened if I'd told you the truth? If I confessed the moment we met? Her eyes return to yours. What would you have done? I don't know what I would have done. Despite everything, I would have found a way to help you. Help? She says. So you're one of those. Let me ease your conscience. She smirks. The damage was done years ago. By the time I joined the Dendro, I had killed 3 people who were trying to kill me. I had a voice screaming in my head that my existence was wrong. The Endless Gate saved me. It gave me peace. Purpose. I don't regret killing Folsom's boy, she says, raking her fingers through her hair. His death brought me here. It brought me peace. Don't you feel guilty for what you've done? Why should I? She snaps. Was life in the underbelly so wonderful? What did I steal from them that was worth keeping? She is nearly shouting now. My whole life I had a voice in my head, whispering, shouting that I was someone else, making sacrifices to the Endless Gate. Shut her up! Why should I suffer? Why should my life be a misery so other people can live? But I turned off the machine. If you just stayed a little longer, Kiyotawa, I turned off the machine that was making the voices, and you would have been fine. I was wrong. You do feel guilty. Her only response is a short, wheezing laugh. I could attack her straight up. Yeah, I'm surprised people are still playing Call of Duty too. Are you happy here? She looks away, mouth set into an iron line. I'm gonna take that as a no. I should have known I'd find you here. What? She says, barking a laugh, glancing at the man beside her. Ha! You think I found a place of honor here? They don't trust me. None of them do. He snorts again, but she isn't smiling. Why don't they trust you? Her face tightens as though in pain. Because I'm one of them, the Flesh Eaters. They wanted to release me when I arrived, but Inifir stopped him somehow. Gods know why, but I'm not leaving his side. Why aren't you trusted by the children again? I'm a Flesh Eater. At least that's what most of them think. Inifir understands. Well, you are a Flesh Eater. I mean, that is a matter of fact. But, you know, I ain't tripping on it. I mean, you've eaten some of me. This woman has eaten some of my body before. You know, once somebody's eaten part of you, you have a certain connection with them from then on, I think. Because part of you is literally inside them. Jackstor, welcome back. Good to see you again, Jackstor. How you doing? Alright, I think we're done talking to Kiyotawa. God, I wish I could get rid of that sound. But there's no way to, because I have to be able to... I'd have to be able to, exit here, and there's no way to exit. Hate the sound. Alright, it's time to talk to Interfere, finally. Hopefully this doesn't go horribly, horribly wrong. This man is long-limbed and bony, unmuscled with a sunken chest, sparse hair on a scarred scalp, rags hang from his slumping body. He wears the cast-off tattoo, but he's like no cast-off you've seen. He regards you with bloodshot eyes, fever-mad. But just as the pupils remain black and pure amid the veins, you sense something hard and sane within the madness. His words are hoarse and dangerous. You've come too far. Too far by far. There is no escape. None leave the gate. You are well? Glad to hear it, Jackstor. I'm doing pretty good tonight. Such a pretty sister. Father's loving touch on every inch of you. Born to run among sunlit lilac, Selah, singing hey lie to the guzzler's strum. Such splendid dreams. He scrapes at a lesion on his arm and cocks his head, listening. Could you please not scrape lesions while we're talking, buddy? I find that rude. Could we make this a lesion scraping free zone? I'd appreciate that. But you're the one who fell, aren't you? We smelled you cooking in the sky. Always a black omen, a falling star. Our Father in heaven never showers gifts. No, sows trouble, and the reaper comes to harvest. Crops we all are till we come a cropper. Right. This guy's a little bit creepo, not gonna lie. Now you're wandered far away to where woe holds sway, poorly choosing when you chose woes, here beyond the gate, hate. He smirks, but you cannot tell if it's part of his madness or the hint of a method to it. Children love playmates. Your nieces, nephews, they've learned wild lessons as if from father's lips. Pain. Taught with teeth, father did, and I gobbled up every scrap. Now he sneers. But he kissed you, didn't he? Perhaps that's the sharper bite. Sees the twisted marecaster in your possession, and his eyes creak open, a sudden hunger and anger laid bare in them. Then it is gone, but you notice he glances at the marecaster every few moments as though to assure himself it is still there. So I can attack. Attack! I say attack! This broken Meercaster, it's yours, isn't it?
I'll remember that.
Locked, little sister, not broken. Or better yet, disarmed, unfanged. I scoured far and burrowed deep to make this mine. This mine primed for my mind. Set to blast apart the husk our father left behind. He smirks. Or did you think it a toy, sister? A spyglass to scry past where your eyes can see. An iron bar to pry me open. A way to wallow in the soiled, oily wake I've left upon the tides. I found it, hid it, locked it. In your hand it's just ballast, nothing more. I really want him to tell me how to use this mirror. This guy is pretty El Creepo. I'll use it to destroy you? No. I think you wanted it found. Why else would you hide it in a tomb that's tied so closely to you? Inifir blinks twice and swallows. He seems taken aback by your suggestion. But why? He asks, finally, as if doubting his own mind. Why would I want it found? Because you want someone to look into it and understand you. Inifir scoffs. You're not the first to flash that fly above me, thinking I'll strike. But I see the barbs hiding inside, ready to hook me at the first bite, ready to drag me out to where you can gut me, grope about inside me, grabble and garble and gobble what you want of me. He shakes his head. No, little sister. I'll stay down in the muck, and that bubble will stay safe in its luck. If I want to gut you, I won't need a Merecaster. Alright, it's persuasion time. You're not a fish, Inifir, and I'm not an angler. We're in the same boat, and we need to pool together. 75% sounds pretty good. To me. Fuck it, let's make it 95. Yennefer stares at you, and you watch as tiny capillaries burst in his eyes, red wounds in the already bloodshot whites. His raw lips form half-made words that go unspoken. Each hand scrapes the other, raising pink ridges like dunes in the sunset. Pretty evocative language there. At last he nods, and takes the Mirrorcaster in his hands, twisting and turning it without his eyes ever leaving yours. He hands it back. "Have it," he says. "Have it all." Darkness comes. Not quite over you so much as out of you, as if your eyes were rolling back and staring into the black recesses behind them, into the blacker morass of your mind, and into something blackest of all beyond that. You feel it in your marrow, your fingertips, your gut, a stab of reflective pain, an electric sensitivity, an upheaval of unwholesome chime. You're remembering a memory of a moment you never lived, a memory awash in self-loathing. Then the darkness becomes absolute. And we're in the mirror. Wow. We're in the black tide. Or the gray tide, I don't know. Before I start reading this mirror and we go through it, I want to end this episode here. If you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere because I'm not done playing and I'm going to keep right on going. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Torment, Sides of Numenera.